Sirach 11. Do not praise individuals for their good looks, nor loathe anyone because of appearance alone. The bee is small among flying creatures, but what it produces is the best of sweet things. Do not boast about wearing fine clothes, and do not exalt yourself when you are honored. For the works of the Lord are wonderful, and his works are concealed from humankind. Sirach 37. Every counselor praises the counsel they give, but some give counsel in their own interest. Be wary of a counselor, and learn first what is needed, for they may be taking counsel for themselves. Otherwise they may cast the lot against you, and say to you, "Your way is good," and then stand aside to see what will happen to you. Do not consult with one who looks at you suspiciously, and hide your plans from those who are jealous. Do not consult a woman about her rival, or a coward about war, or a merchant about profit, or a buyer about selling, or a stingy person about generosity, or a lazy person about any work. Pay no attention to these in matters of advice. Instead, be continually with a godly person, one whom you know keeps the commandments, whose mind is like your own, and who will grieve with you if you fall. Let your own heart's counsel stand, for no one is more faithful to you than it. For a person's soul often tells them more than 7 watchmen set high on a tower. But above all, pray to the Most High, that he may direct your way in truth. Matthew 6:19-21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust consume, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Proverbs 13:10. Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. 1 Corinthians 3:19-20. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Luke 6:27-31. But I say to you that listen, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. If anyone strikes you on the cheek, offer the other also. And from anyone who takes away your coat, do not withhold even your shirt. Give to everyone who begs from you, and if anyone takes away your goods, do not ask for them again. Do to others as you would have them do to you. Proverbs 13:20-23. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools suffers harm. Misfortune pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. The good leave an inheritance to their children's children, but the wealth of sinners is laid up for the righteous. The field of the poor may yield much food, but it is swept away through injustice. Proverbs 10:8-12. The wise of heart will heed commandments, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever follows perverse ways will be found out. Whoever winks the eye causes trouble, but the one who rebukes boldly makes peace. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. James 1:19-22. You must understand this, my beloved. Let everyone be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. For your anger does not produce God's righteousness. Therefore rid yourselves of all sordidness, and welcome with meekness the implanted word that has the power to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not merely hearers who deceive themselves. Luke 16:13-15. No slave can serve 2 masters, for a slave will either hate the one and love the other. You cannot serve God and wealth. The Pharisees, who were lovers of money, heard all this and ridiculed him. So he said to them, You are those who justify yourselves in the sight of others, but God knows your hearts, for what is prized by human beings is an abomination in the sight of God. James 4:4. Friendship with the world is enmity with God. Therefore, whoever wishes to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. 1 John 2:15-17. Do not love the world or the things in the world. The love of the Father is not in those who love the world. 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. 1 Corinthians 2:1. And so it was with me, brothers and sisters. When I came to you, I did not come with eloquence or human wisdom, as I proclaimed to you the testimony about God. There are only two kinds of wisdom. There is God's wisdom, and then there is human wisdom. They are not just different, they are diametrically opposed. The contrast is staggering. Paul, as should we, chooses God's wisdom. It is true wisdom and requires no fluffing up or beautifying. Pure wisdom is delivered in humility because it is God's wisdom and we have nothing to be proud of. Of the two that should be passed on, it is only God's wisdom that should be put forth. James 1:19. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Proverbs 22:11. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of the one and the other. Proverbs 22:2. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, for the good deed will be rewarded. Ephesians 4:29. Speak only what is uplifting and beneficial, words that edify listeners, impart grace, encourage growth, and foster a productive and supportive community. Sirach 11:21-25. Do not marvel at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and wait for his light. For it is easy in the sight of the Lord to make the poor rich suddenly. The blessing of the Lord is the reward of the righteous, and in a short time God makes his blessing flourish. Do not say, what do I need? What good things might be mine in the future? In the day of prosperity, adversity is forgotten, and in the day of adversity, prosperity is not remembered. Proverbs 11:24-28. Some give freely, yet grow all the richer. Others withhold what is due and only suffer want. A generous person will be enriched, and one who gives water will get water. Whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and one who waters will himself be watered. The people curse those who hold back grain, but a blessing is on the head of those who sell it. Whoever trusts in riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like a green leaf. Sirach 6:18-22. My child, from your youth choose discipline, and when you are old you will find wisdom. Come to her like one who plows and sows and wait for her good harvest. For in working at her you will toil a little, and soon you will eat of her produce. She seems very harsh to the uneducated. One without understanding will not remain with her. She will be like a heavy stone to test them, and they will not delay in casting her aside. Proverbs 19:1-5. Better the poor walking in integrity than one perverse of speech who is a fool. Desire without knowledge is not good, and one who moves too hurriedly misses the way. One's own folly leads to ruin, yet the heart rages against the Lord. Wealth brings many friends, but the poor are left friendless. A false witness will not go unpunished, and a liar will not escape. Proverbs 22:1-5. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. The prudent see danger and hide themselves, but the simple go on and suffer for it. The reward for humility and fear of the Lord is riches and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. Whoever guards their soul will keep far from them. Sirach 2:1-5. My child, when you come to serve the Lord, Prepare yourself for testing. Set your heart right and be steadfast, and do not be impetuous in time of calamity. Cling to him and do not depart, so that your last days may be prosperous. Accept whatever befalls you, and in times of humiliation be patient. For gold is tested in the fire, and those found acceptable in the furnace of humiliation. Sirach 27, 1-7. Many have sinned for the sake of gain, and whoever seeks to become rich will turn a blind eye. As a stake is driven firmly between fitted stones, so sin is wedged between buying and selling. If one does not hold fast to the fear of the Lord, his house will quickly be overthrown. When one sifts with a sieve, the refuse remains, so a person's filth remains in their thoughts. The kiln tests the potter's vessels, and the test of a person is in their conversation. Proverbs 26, 4-9. Do not answer fools according to their folly, or you will be a fool yourself. Answer fools according to their folly, or they will be wise in their own eyes. Like a lame man's legs, which hang useless, is a proverb in the mouth of fools. Sirach 10:1-4. A wise magistrate educates his people, and the rule of an understanding person is well ordered. As the ruler of a people is, so are his officials. As the governor of a city is, so are all its inhabitants. Sirach 18:30-33. Do not be led by your passions, but restrain your desires. If you allow yourself to satisfy your appetite, it will make you the laughingstock of your enemies. Proverbs 31:8-9. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Defend the rights of the poor and the needy. Judge fairly and protect those who are vulnerable. Do not stay silent when injustice is happening. Use your voice to bring righteousness into difficult situations. Proverbs 14:21-23. Whoever despises their neighbor sins, but kindness to the poor brings blessing. Plans succeed through wise counsel, but rash actions lead to poverty. Hard work brings profit, but empty talk leads only to loss. Wisdom is shown through steady action, not careless speech. Proverbs 15:31-33. Whoever listens to life-giving correction will dwell among the wise. Rejecting discipline harms the soul, but humility brings honor. The fear of the Lord teaches wisdom, and humility comes before honor. Wisdom grows where pride is removed. Proverbs 23:17-19. Do not envy sinners, but continue in reverence for the Lord. Stay focused on wisdom and keep your heart steady. A wise person walks in discipline and avoids excess. The path of wisdom leads to stability. Proverbs 27:17-19. Just as iron sharpens iron, people sharpen each other. A person reflects their true self, like water reflects a face. Character reveals itself through interaction with others. Friendship reveals truth. Proverbs 29:23-25. Pride brings humiliation, but humility brings honor. Fear of people traps a person, but trust in the Lord brings safety. Many seek approval from others, but only God gives true security. Wisdom chooses trust over fear. Sirach 10:12-14. Pride begins before ruin. Honor comes from humility. Authority is temporary, but wisdom lasts. Character defines leadership. Sirach 12:8-10. Enemies are often hidden in disguise. Not every smile is trustworthy. Test friendships over time. Wisdom requires discernment. Sirach 18:30-32. Do not follow your desires blindly. Discipline your appetite. Excess leads to shame. Self-control preserves life. Sirach 20:30-31. Wisdom hidden in the heart is like treasure. Foolishness is loud and exposed. Silence often shows understanding. Speech reveals character. Sirach 27:1-3. Many sin for profit. Wealth gained unjustly does not last. Character is tested in transactions. Integrity is revealed in money matters. Sirach 37:12-15. Not every advisor should be trusted. Some give counsel for themselves. Choose wise companions carefully. Discernment protects decisions. Sirach 38:24-25. Wisdom comes from time and effort. The skilled worker gains understanding. Labor produces knowledge. Experience builds insight. Sirach 40:1-3. Human life is full of struggle. From birth to death, there is burden. Yet wisdom brings meaning. God sustains those who seek him. Proverbs 8:10-21. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. By me rulers reign, and governors decree what is just. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, and my yield than choice silver. Ecclesiastes 4:4-6. Then I saw that all toil and skill in work come from one person's envy of another. This also is vanity and chasing after the wind. Fools fold their hands and consume their own flesh. Better is a handful with quiet than 2 handfuls with toil and chasing after wind. Ecclesiastes 5:10-15. Those who love money will never be satisfied with money, nor those who love wealth with gain. This also is vanity. As they came from their mother's womb, so they shall go again, naked as they came. They take nothing from their toil that they can carry away. All their days they eat in darkness, in much vexation and sickness and resentment. Proverbs 24:19-22. Do not fret because of evildoers, and do not envy the wicked, for the evil have no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. My child, fear the Lord and the King, and do not disobey either of them, for disaster comes from them suddenly. Who knows the ruin that both can bring? Those who are given to change will meet destruction. Ecclesiastes 6:7-12. All human toil is for the mouth, yet the appetite is never satisfied. What advantage have the wise over fools, or the poor who know how to conduct themselves before others? Better what the eyes see than the wandering of desire. This also is vanity and chasing after wind. Whatever exists has already been named, and it is known what human beings are. They cannot dispute with one stronger than themselves. Ecclesiastes 5:1-7. Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. To draw near to listen is better than to offer the sacrifice of fools. Be not rash with your mouth. nor let your heart be hasty to utter anything before God. When you make a vow, do not delay fulfilling it. Let your words be few, for dreams come with many cares, and a fool's voice with many words. Do not be surprised when you see oppression of the poor.